This video is prepared by 3Q Space to explain the flexibility of Power Automate, and the specific scenario that we are considering is taking information from a Power App, typically a form implementation, and storing that in a table within an Excel stored on OneDrive. Let us look at the requirement in little more detail. Here first we create a Power App, and in the Power App we capture a list of field values from the user, and these information captured are treated as a dynamic content which can transfer information from one Microsoft application to another Microsoft application. These dynamic content are then stored in a table that is created within an Excel, and this Excel is stored on an OneDrive.
Now we are gonna test this flow through Power App. For now I have 0 records in this form, so I will add one record 101 as a employee ID, employee name Silas, address Dubai, department IT. So when I create this record it is added successfully. After added this record successfully, we will move to our OneDrive. So we will refresh this OneDrive page, and here we have a form, Excel form. So we will open this form. After opening this form, the data is added successfully. Let's say we will add another data for once again. So we will run this app again. Here I use 102, name let's say Ram, address Abu Dhabi, department sales. So we will create this record. It is again successfully created, and after this we can see over here, let's say I will refresh this page, and we can see the record has been created over here.
3Q Space is a digital transformation company. We also focus on solution around Power Automate. So basically we enable implementation of quick use case using the Microsoft tools so that the productivity in the organization can be enhanced.
Here I have created one Power App V2 flow to trigger the event where I took employee ID, employee name, address and department as a variable. So after this I added another trigger flow, where in this flow I use this location as a OneDrive business and document library itself as a root, that means OneDrive. Next one is the name of the file, that is employee info, and the table name is employee info demo, where we took a variable name employee ID, name, address and department as a previous variable which we should trigger. Here these variables are dynamic, so we use as a dynamic variable where user can input their details accordingly. After creating this flow can be used in our Power App. So for this we need to add a small scripts in a Power App, where I will show once again. This is our demo form. So let's say we will add one employee ID, address, name and department. For the record button, we will perform one small scripts over here. So this employee record info is a Power Automate where Power Flow trigger flow where we use this employee record info, and we will pass the variable value. Let's say for example this data card value shows the address, employee ID, employee name and department value. So here reset form is working as like when we submit our form, it will reset to new form. And this another navigate function works as I use this screen 4 where I will show this another screen. Let's say for screen 4 I have added this successfully added screen, so I will use this screen when the record is successfully submitted. Okay. Hi, today we are going to demonstrate about how Power Automate is integrated over OneDrive and Power App for taking the data from user. So we will start by this. First of all, we will create one Excel file in OneDrive with proper table name. Let's say I am taking table name here, employee info, and create some column name as employee ID, employee name, address and department. After that, we will create an app in Power App by connecting the form through OneDrive Business, where we will use a data source as uh, OneDrive as a business. So for this form, I have created this form through data source named as employee info demo, which is my table name over here, and we can edit the fields over here. Like let's say example, we have employee ID, employee name, address and department, which was automatically generated from the data source. After connecting this form, we will create a flow for Power Automate where the tasks to be performed. Like in our case, we use the data from the user by the help of flow.